I'm Scott. I've been playing harmonica. I'm not a professional blues harmonicist, but I've been playing harmonica since I was in the Navy. I got out of the Navy, gosh, when did I get out of the Navy? Like back in 1989, so I'm not really that good at math, but it's been some time. Oh, it's been 30 years. So I've been playing harmonica for about 30 years. And this video is just a little tip on how to get started if you want to play blues harmonica. If you have a harmonica, you probably, maybe you've picked out some tunes. If you haven't picked out any tunes, I recommend you do. Maybe You Are My Sunshine or something, little that kind of thing. And just learn how to play a song. It'll get you used to where the notes are. And what we're trying to do is build a sense of a connection between what you do, blow and draw, and what the notes are, so that later on you won't have to think about it. Just like if you're gonna speaking, you don't have to think, I'm gonna make a T. Okay, here comes the T. I'm gonna put my tongue at the roof of my mouth, and then I'm gonna hold back a little pressure, and then I'm going to go t, t, t. You don't do that. You just go t, t, because you have that whole connection. And same thing happens with instruments. After a while, you learn where, when you do certain movements, it connects it with the note in your brain, just if you do it enough. Anyway, most people, when they start playing a harmonica, they're going to get probably a C instrument, okay? And so if you want to deal with a guitar player, he says you have a harmonica. If you're talking about the blues, you're going to be playing cross harp. So if you say to a guy who plays guitar, hey, could you play blues in G? That'll go well with your C harmonica. And also, you could do, if you know anything about the modes, the D Dorian mode is a minor scale that follows along from the second note to the second note of the C scale. So that's another thing you can do. You can tell them to do something bluesy in D and kind of pull it off too. But for the most juicy notes and all the good bluesy sounding stuff with a C harmonica, you're going to ask them to play in G. Anyway, harmonica is a melodic instrument, but it's also really connected with rhythm. So this is as far as this video is going to go. My suggestion to you is to get used to the rhythm of playing a harmonica. And one good way to do that, this tip is golden, is to walk with it. When you walk, left, right, you walk. You have a cadence, and you very naturally will keep the beat as you walk. Your left, your right, your left, right. You're going along. And I recommend some very simple exercises on the low end of the harmonica. And we're not trying to blow single notes, just blow 2 or 3 holes down here. And when I say blow, I actually mean draw. Start on a draw when you're walking. Pick a foot, like your left foot, and go like this. I'm going to point this way. I'm going to point this way for draw. See where that is in the camera. I'm going to go draw, blow, okay? So when you're walking, 1, 2, 3, go. Just like that, and just get used to that kind of a rhythm, and that'll really get you started in the right direction for playing the bluesy stuff. And when I keep going this way, but you hear 2 notes, you hear, I'm kind of making like a T sound, but I'm breathing in, like if you're going to talk backwards. So the T, while you're breathing in, like that. And on out, of course, it's just the T sound. Okay, but we'll leave that for later. So just practice that while you're walking. Take a long walk. Okay, and then that'll extend, that rhythm will extend into other things later while you're moving around. But that comes later, you know. First, just get that rhythm down. And that's how you get started with blues harmonica. That's my best tips. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments, and if I can answer them, I'll try. Thanks.